From the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Ryan Prosick. The 45th American Cancer Society Telethon in Hazleton is Saturday, and we spoke with Telethon co-chair Jane Daugherty about some of the entertainment lined up for the event.
There's lots of new entertainment this year, and cheerleading is kind of a new old entertainment. We had cheerleading for many years, and we haven't had it recently. I'm happy to say that there are 7 squads back this year. You'll be seeing them throughout the telethon.
Daugherty also told us about her favorite memory from her years working the telethon.
Every year I coordinate the Children's Art Project, and we ask second graders throughout the Hazleton Area School District and Holy Family Academy to design a decoration that we use at the telethon, but it's really a cancer education tool. So all of their teachers received information on ways that we can reduce our risk of getting cancer. And even though they're second graders, they're about 7 years old, they can understand how important it is to not smoke or to wear sunscreen or to get exercise and eat healthy foods. So we use those decorations at the telethon. I've already gotten some of them. They're very clever this year. And also the Hazleton Area High School Fine Arts Club will design a decoration for us. After the telethon, all of those decorations go to local cancer treatment centers where they will brighten the rooms for cancer patient treatments.
Daugherty was also happy to report a nice charitable donation that the Cancer Society received ahead of the event.
Many of you know Ray Merrill, I think. His advertisements are all over television for Blaze Alexander. In October, which is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, he had a promotion where he would donate $100 for every car that he sold for that month. So today I very happily received a check for $15,100 for our telethon because he sold 151 cars in October. That money will go very importantly to breast cancer research.
Before the telethon takes place on Saturday, Daugherty said she wants viewers to know one thing.
Please come and support us at the telethon. Visit a live TV production. It's something if you haven't seen one of those. You can also watch it live here on WYLN TV. It will be live streamed on WYLN's YouTube channel. And you can make a donation anytime, starting right now, if you call 459-1212.
The 45th American Cancer Society Telethon will be taking place at the Pennsylvania Theater Performing Arts from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday, November 18th. It will also be broadcast live on WYLN TV 35. 2 men have been arrested after police say they stole a car at gunpoint and fled the scene. According to the Scranton Police Department, officers were called to the 1400 block of Caboose Avenue for a report of a carjacking Thursday evening. The victim stated to police that Nikawaku Mensha Sowa and Rashad Hakeem Green were both wearing ski masks when they came in contact with him. According to police, one of the males was allegedly pointing a gun and demanding the victim hand over his keys. The suspects then drove away with the victim's 2020 Mercedes-Benz SUV. The vehicle was eventually located by state police in the parking lot of a Sheetz in Pocono Township. Officers then tried to apprehend the suspects, who fled the area on Interstate 80, starting a chase. Police say the suspects were arrested as the chase ended around mile marker 301. Mensha Sowa has been charged with robbery, simple assault, fleeing police, and terroristic threats, while Green has been charged with robbery of a vehicle, theft, fleeing police, and conspiracy. Both men are currently behind bars of the Lackawanna County Prison. The Freeland VFW Post 5010 is full to bursting with Tricky Tray prizes on Thursday in preparation for a Toys for Tots fundraiser on Saturday. At the event, participants will be able to enjoy food, live music, and a wide range of Tricky Trays, raffles, and giveaways. In exchange, the VFW simply asks for a small donation to Toys for Tots.
All we're asking for is a $5 cover charge or a new unwrapped toy to get in the door. You can enjoy bands, food. Like I said, we hope you participate in the raffles and the Tricky Trays and the 50/50s. But $5 gets you in the door. You have food all night. You have entertainment all night. And the bar is certainly a cash bar.
Basic said the event was also held last year with great results.
Last year's went extremely well. We raised over $12,000, bought over just about 1,100 toys to benefit the children of Luzerne County.
According to Basic, this year's event will be even bigger with 2 featured bands, the Legend Oldies Band and Cartoon. The time frame for the event was also expanded with the Tricky Trays being available from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and the music running from 4 p.m. to midnight. VFW member Frank Sweeney told us about why they chose to support Toys for Tots.
It's an excellent cause for the benefit of the military. Their families that can't afford or are in need of gifts for the holidays.
The event will be held at the Freeland VFW located on Center Street in Freeland. It is open to the public and no registration is required. Anyone unable to make the event that is interested in donating to Toys for Tots or submitting a name for a recipient can visit the Toys for Tots website at toysfortots.org. Coming up on Wyln News, we learn more about the upcoming Winterfest in Bloomsburg. Plus, a new scam is affecting our area. But first, take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
My name is Alexander Bonomo. I'm 12 years old, and tomorrow's WYLN forecast is partly cloudy.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Chura's Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in 610 North Broad Street, West Hazleton, 570-454-7229.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35.
Welcome back to WYLN News. Winterfest at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds is just a week away, and there will be fun and, of course, food for the whole family. We talk with Misty Chapman, the assistant treasurer of the Bloomsburg Fair, about the vendors that will be attending.
We have all types of vendors. There's over 200 vendors that'll be in all 4 buildings and outside. We have everything from crafts, wine, beer, food, lots of food, baked goods.
Chapman said Winterfest will also feature some very familiar businesses for those that frequent the Bloomsburg Fair.
We have lots of vendors that were from the fair. We have all of the food vendors, all were at the Bloomsburg Fair. Mr. Sticky's, J&M Concessions, Hewlett's Hot Sausage. We've got some soups, stuffed subs, Stuccio's Pizza. Lots of indoor vendors that were also at the fair, Huffman's Antiques. We've got, like I said, breweries and wineries. Many of them were there. Dead Man Walking, Freeze Farm, lots of different things that were at the fair will also be at our event.
And don't worry if you're coming for the crafts as well. Chapman tells us that there will be a wide selection of crafts available to purchase.
All types of crafts, things from handmade to bought items. We've got snowmen, trees. We have a tire rooster tire snowman thing. Lots of unique things that you will find. Of course, everything is probably most likely going to be Christmas related.
Winterfest will be held at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds on Friday, November 24th and Saturday, November 25th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. The Pennsylvania Treasury is warning Pennsylvanians about a property tax rent rebate scam. It is reported that the scammers are asking for victims' bank account information to steal valuable personal data. Pennsylvanians are reminded that no one truly involved in the rent rebate payment process will ask for bank information. Scammers involved in the scam may claim that the information is needed so a direct deposit payment can be made. If anyone has any questions regarding the scam, you could contact the Pennsylvania Treasury with the form available at patreasury.gov/contact. The Hazelton Art League will soon be opening their December exhibition. In a press release, the Art League announced that the exhibition will be titled Member Masters and Showcase the Art League's Top Artists from 2022. The exhibition will open with a reception on Friday, December 1st from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Hayden Family Center for the Arts. The Art League will also participate in Wassailfest and the holiday activities surrounding downtown Hazelton's first Friday event that evening. After the opening reception, the exhibit will be open Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday through Sunday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Admission is always free. Coming up on West Hazelton's News Choice, we recap Thursday Night Football and more on Let's Talk Sports. Plus, our furry friends are back on Pets of the Week. Then we check in with State Representative Dane Watrow on Watrow's weekly update. So stay right here because we'll be right back on WYLN TV. Welcome back to Feel Good Friday, and today Dr. John's going to tell us the importance of staying active in the winter.
You know, so many people psychologically, when they become less active, the brain produces less chemicals and they get depressed, lethargic, they gain weight, all through life. I don't care if you're 90 years old, you're watching this. If you get up and just do a puzzle, do the dishes, you know, make your bed. But if you're younger, on nice days, even in this area, go for walks when the weather's not too cold and icy. You know, maybe do some chores inside the house or join a gym. But activity for the body is psychologically important to get proper rest and to fight the depression. So make sure you get proper rest and keep active. It's the best way to counteract depression in the wintertime.
Chris Kindlefest and holiday concert featuring the Hazelton Philharmonic Symphony Orchestra directed by Robert Lagana will be held Saturday, December 2nd at Christ Lutheran Church, Church and Green Streets in Hazelton, with beautiful crafts for sale, a tricky tray auction, and make sure you check out their Tannenbaum Tea Room, where you can enjoy tea, scones, and other treats. Experience a full light and sound display featuring the Nativity message, and St. Nicholas will make an appearance. The concert starts at 4 and there's no admission fee. Check out Chris Kindlefest at the Christ Lutheran Church.
It's time for Winterfest at the Bloomsburg Fair. Enjoy holiday fun the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Shop over 200 craft vendors, including local wineries and distilleries that will be inside 4 fair buildings. Meet me, Santa. I arrive Friday night via the Parade of Lights, ending its parade route at the fairgrounds. See a puppet show or make a craft. Enter the cookie or chili contest. Participate in the Fa La La 5K. There's something for everyone. Ho, ho. Plus free admission and parking. Details on the Bloomsburg Fair Facebook page.
Lehigh Valley Topper Cancer Institute brings the next level of cancer care to the greater Hazelton region. The new cancer center on the campus of Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazelton is now open and offers an advanced radiation therapy program, an expanded infusion suite with private treatment rooms, and the latest telemedicine technologies. The Cancer Center at LVH Hazelton, offering world-class cancer care closer to home. To learn more, visit lvhn.org/Hazelton Cancer Center.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Welcome back to a Friday edition of Let's Talk Sports. We're going to recap Thursday Night Football and look ahead to some Week 11 NFL action. But like I said, Thursday Night Football, it was supposed to be a good game, and sadly, injuries could not let us have that one as the Baltimore Ravens defeat the Cincinnati Bengals 34-20. It was over the second Joe Burrow got hurt with a wrist injury, and I don't know what second it was. It was believed to be the play where he got tackled and landed on weird, but he had a brace on his hand earlier in the week, and that was scrubbed from social media. So you could think what you want. He was not in the injury report at all this week. There's going to be some investigation into that, but we'll see what comes of that. But like I said, the game was over at that point. Mark Andrews also has a major injury, which he's out for the year, as well as Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, like I said, with the wrist, and Mark Andrews with a leg injury. It looks like a broken fibula and other stuff that is ailing him. So best of luck to those guys healing back to full health. I can't wait to see them back on the gridiron next season, doing their thing. But Lamar was also hurt in the game, but he came back in. The ankle injury, he was rolled up on weird. I thought it was going to be a true disaster after that one, but he came back in, looked great. He didn't score a lot because Gus Edwards does all the scoring for this team for some reason, 2 touchdowns. He scores 2 weekly, it feels like, at this rate. But Odell Beckham got in the action, over 100 yards receiving. How about that? Rashad Bateman caught a touchdown, and Eagles fans, cover your ears. Nelson Aguilar scored a touchdown on a tipped pass. Unreal stuff coming out of that game last night. Ravens receivers look good. They're going to have to be good down the stretch. They're still a contender, but no Mark Andrews, and these guys are going to have to step up. But speaking of contender, Cincinnati is no longer a contender. They're done with Jake Browning. Joe Burrow is their only hope at winning. I know Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are great, but when you don't have someone to throw them the ball, they're not as great. But it's just one of those things where I don't know who's going to beat the Chiefs. Is it going to be the Ravens? Is it going to be the Dolphins getting revenge with Tyreek Hill? I know they already lost to them this season. Is it going to be the Jets with Aaron Rodgers back? Because the Bills are imploding, and the Bengals have already imploded at this rate. So the Chiefs' 2 top competitors are already basically out of the race. And like I said, the Bills have a tough schedule coming up here. So we'll see if they can rebound and prove to be a tough test for the Chiefs. But right now it looks like it's the Chiefs' conference to lose. But yeah, it was semi-entertaining Thursday night football game. It was what it was. It would have been better with no injuries, but you can't go on like Madden and turn injury sliders off. But anyway, I'm going to give my game picks for Week 11 real quick. We have Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Give me Pittsburgh. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me how. But this football team keeps winning games, and they're going to keep doing that against backup quarterback P.J. Walker. I think Pittsburgh's going to win a division now somehow. Don't ask me the why, or it's insane. They're going to have a negative 3,000-yard differential, and they're still going to win the division. Chicago at Detroit. Detroit, easy. I don't need to spend much time on this one. Better offense, better defense, and at home for Jared Goff in the Dome. Chargers at Green Bay. Give me the Chargers. Green Bay is an absolute mess at this rate. And the Chargers looked good last week. They didn't get it done, but they still look pretty great. Las Vegas at Miami. Miami is going to run 40-yard dashes repeatedly over the Raiders. I know Antonio Pierce has been a breath of fresh air for them, but the Miami is just a different kind of ball team outside of the Jets and the Giants. We also have Dallas at Carolina. Carolina's losing streak isn't ending here. Give me Dallas in whatever way they want. Then we have Tennessee at Jacksonville. Give me the Jags. I just think they're the better team, even though they've been in a slump. Arizona at Houston. Going to be a high-scoring game. Give me Houston. C.J. Stroud is just way too good. Tampa Bay at San Francisco. I'll take San Francisco. Jets at Buffalo. Buffalo, but I'm struggling after week 1. Seattle at the Rams. Give me the Rams. I mean, Matthew Stafford looks like he's going to be back. Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. They're going to do some things in the passing attack, and I don't think Geno Smith has magic in him twice. He did it last week to end regulation, but I don't think he's got it in him this week. And then Minnesota at Denver. The Pastronaut, Josh Dobbs, is going to keep getting it done till he doesn't at this rate. It's a miraculous comeback story for someone who's basically out of the league, and he was on 4 or 5 different teams this year. But he looks like a star quarterback. He's not a star, but he's definitely a starter. So props to him, and we'll see if he keeps this run going. And then we have Philadelphia at Kansas City. We're going to preview this game a little closer on Monday because it's such a big hoopla. Taylor Swift's going to be there, of course. A big hoopla, but anyway, give me Philadelphia in that one, but we'll talk about that more on Monday as we recap Week 11. But that does it for this edition of Let's Talk Sports. We'll see you right back here on Monday.
guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Hey, it's Justin from Grand Central, and our trained sleep professionals are here to help you sleep like never before. With an extensive line of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we are sure to find you the right mattress at the right price. Free delivery and removal, interest-free financing for up to 60 months, and same or next day delivery on select models.
And don't forget, everyday low prices. Stop in to one of our 2 locations, Route 93 in Escapec,
or downtown Hazleton,
and see why Northeast and Central Pennsylvania sleeps better with Grand Central.
It's time for Winterfest at the Bloomsburg Fair. Enjoy holiday fun the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Shop over 200 craft vendors, including local wineries and distilleries that will be inside 4 fair buildings. Meet me, Santa. I arrive Friday night via the Parade of Lights, ending its parade route at the fairgrounds. See a puppet show or make a craft. Enter the cookie or chili contest. Participate in the Fa La La 5K. There's something for everyone. Plus free admission and parking. Details on the Bloomsburg Fair Facebook page.
WYLN TV 35 is expanding and is on the hunt for a dynamic salesperson to join our vibrant team. If you've got the passion and the drive, we want to hear from you. Send your resume to the email displayed on your screen. Don't miss this great opportunity.
There's no better place to shoot than Whitetail Preserve. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 for more information. When you see news happening in your neighborhood, call WYLN News at 570-459-1869 or email us at news@WYLNTV.com or send us a message on social media through Facebook. WYLN, we're your local network.
There is no time like the present to adopt a pet, and the SPCA of Luzerne County has more breeds, shapes, and sizes of furry friends for you to check out this week. Everyone say hello to Dash. This dashing boy came in as a stray and is awaiting a family of his own. Dash is estimated to be a young adult, possibly a juvenile. He would benefit from some puppy training, but would make a great family pet. Next up, meet Chowder. Chowder is an absolute delight. This fellow was found wandering the streets and brought to the SPCA as a stray. He's a friendly boy just looking for a new forever home. Could it be with you? Call 570-825-4111 to come on down and check out these featured pets and more. You may just meet your new best friend and give them a well-deserved forever home. Welcome back to Watro's Weekly Update. I'm here with State Representative Dan Watro. Dan, how's it going?
It's going great. And once again, it's a complete, absolute pleasure to be here on WYLN, and thank you for having me again this week.
We love having you. It's great to talk to you about, stuff going on in the community, and you're going to tell us a little bit about a ribbon cutting you just went to.
We just got back, and I'm still cold. It was called Arcadia, and it's a cold storage facility. Huge. When I was driving up there, I looked over to Denise and I said, wow, this is big. And I could not believe it. I didn't even know that facility was back there. But the good thing is that they are currently employing, or on the way to employing, 90 employees right here in the 116th Legislative District in Hazel Township. That's exciting. Job creation is something that we strive to work towards, to strive to get good policy in our caucus, and I'm just excited to have been there to enjoy this historic day for Arcadia.
Yeah, and hopefully a defrost. It's a nice day we're having outside, but as long with that, we're also going to talk about, there's a Ukrainian TV station coming up.
Yeah, I just got a phone call this morning, and they're looking at from D.C., talking about the Ukrainian, what's going on over there, and what are we doing enough as Americans to support the efforts over there. And I have a staff working in the office, Denise Capus, and her roots are Ukrainian. So she is also going to go on and have a conversation with this newscast here at probably 2 o'clock. We'll definitely get more details out on my Facebook page and website, so please pay attention to that. We need to just continue to be supportive in all the efforts that is happening in Ukraine.
And then also, so I heard your bill's getting signed soon, you told us before.
Yeah, super exciting. So November 27th, the governor invited me down along with 10 individuals. I'm bringing first responders down, veterans down, because that is a collaborative bill that's being signed to transition veterans right into the emergency preparedness emergency field, such as paramedics and EMTs. So I just thought, what a better way to have our chief, fire chief come down. He is also a certified EMT, Chief Leshko, and then my hometown, where I had the honor of representing as mayor before I was succeeded by the Honorable Bernie Vilcek. And I really sincerely looking forward to November 27th when that governor has our first responders there, as well as veterans, to sign that bill into law officially, and I'm super excited.
That's awesome. You know, it's always exciting when you're getting something into law, especially something as beneficial as this.
Yes, that's true. And people will say, well, how do you get things done when the House is in a different majority than the Senate? And I always say one thing, and it's like a household, a relationship, a girlfriend, a wife, a spouse. It's building relationships, and that's all that needs to happen. I said, obviously, the average Pennsylvanian American citizen is right down the road, right in the middle, and that's how the House of Representatives is. It's really split, and you just build relationships, and you got to get things done for the people. People will say, Dane, you have nobody to report to, and I say that's not true. I have 64,000 bosses that I have to report to every day and work for them. And once again, it's an honor to serve as your state representative.
That's awesome. And then finally, we're going to wrap up here with some unclaimed property talk that you wanted to talk about.
Yeah, that's really good. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. Unclaimed property. I did a town hall meeting probably about 2 weeks ago, and we discussed, I had Stacey Garrity, our state treasurer, on the line with me, and there's so much unclaimed property out there. And a simple phone call to my office will help you find out if you have any unclaimed property, as well as LIHEAP. That has officially opened up. LIHEAP is a source where the government, the Commonwealth here in Pennsylvania, could possibly be of assistance to help you if you meet the guidelines and qualify for it. So once again, please call my office. We'll be more than happy to assist you and guide you in filling out your application, or at least letting you know what the guidelines are. It's always a good resource, our state office, to help with that.
Yep, definitely a good resource, and you should call if you have any questions about this. But I'd like to thank Dane Watrow for joining us on this week's Watrow's Weekly Updates. We'll see you next time. And that does it for the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest news and updates on our YouTube, Facebook, or at our website at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us for a look at the weather.
You're watching WYLN TV 35,